Thomas Stevens. Hey y'all, I'm gonna read some poetry, y'all. I don't really talk like that. I'm sorry. That's not really my voice. This is how I sound. I'm not used to this sort of thing. So I'm Thomas Stevens, and he was supposed to say that I'm a junior creative writing major, and I'm just kidding. That's what he was supposed to. That was my intro, but it got cut, I guess. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with Alma Mater, the Matt Clark Prize winner one, and it's about the high school experience, just related to. Just imagine that I'm talking about high school when I'm reading it. Just think that. Alma Mater. Part and parcel. Pardon Purcell. The prison guard men quietly discuss the prisoner's form when throwing discus. Inside the prison, outside of the prison. Jesus is risen, Jesus is risen. From under the prison 2 figures escape. 2 figures escape, they made his mouth like the prison, nonsensical rape. Slowly form lines to exit the prison. 4-year sentences perpetuate dashes. Beneath your eyelashes hide eyes yet to see, dust to dust and ashes to hashes. Under the prison and part of the prison. Backs to the prison, wishing it raised. Backs and arms and voices raised. Inside the prison, outside of the prison. You think you're wise beyond your years, but my eyes are beyond your ears. Inside the prison and outside the prison. Inside the prison, outside of the prison. That's the Matt Clark Prize winner. And just to prove that I'm a real poet, I brought this. I wrote it today in class, and I'm gonna read it for you guys. It's called Typical White Person. And the subtitle is A-bomb rack A, which is like, I mixed up the letters in Barack Obama, just so you know. Here it goes. Typical white person. Watching words weasel their way into women's wombs with ease, via trapeze and oversized trampolines. And means equal the end of innocence between my broken face and spleen, the extremely serene queen wanes. Says she, waxing intellectually, it's Friday, I'm free, dumb of choice, wise of race, right color, wrong place. Wars break out like blemishes, suck. Misquoting mon, arcs and notes, 2 times 2 equals 4t. That's why her forte comes on as silly and off as sir, up. Pancakes, up. Breakfast, up. U.P. My men admire myriads of Meyer mirrors. Enjambment and jams be. Meant I not that only to keep tight for the bedbugs bite. My pleasure has a seat. Can you count my teeth? Rectum damn near killed them Scots, man. Garish garnishes furnish plates. Editing gracefully abounds in and rebounds throughout. The bound wards their children call homes. Homes. So that's just like, it's about Barack Obama's grandmother. So that's about. That's really, that's what it's about. Yeah. This next one is, it's called I Have To, and it's kind of important. You can't see this because I'm saying it. It's have, like, 2 halves make a whole, like I have to. This one's also in the journal. It's about my van, and like minivan, and it's not like as gross or creepy as it sounds. It's just like a really long, extended metaphor. I have to. The problem is a fat lady named Sylvia, the Christmas opposite of the wife of Bath, clothed in forest green, her gilded buttress shimmering with contempt for me and the ethanol inside her, I'm guessing porous veins. She spits it out and bleeds it out through her monstrous excuse for a rectum, pausing only to give hand jobs to passers-by. Never underestimate the power of positive thinking, she tells me, and to that I retort, you've never driven yourself crazy, but But you've driven me that way while I drive you. She was confused. Only enlightened one half-step more than her audacity allows, no more than happenstance, she claims, using words that no one can really define, like aloof and standoffishness. I scream and I plead, begging her, wake up and set me free. Can't you tell that your scrapes are battered and bruising my own ego? My lack of focus centers and stems from your beautiful xylem. She stayed confused. I left laughing, I write laughing. No one sees and no one hears, but I do. Only when sped up can you hear the tones muted below her gullet. I'm raping you. That's what she says. I'm raping you. Terrifying and exotic all at the same time, she expels what little waste she has into the bucket nearest her bedside manor. I take it, wash it, and use it to make brunch. The last time we shared a meal together, it was silenced only by the murmur of her endless stomach, churning, burning, wasting and destroying the ozone layer, or melting the polar ice caps. You have to. You have to. You have to. You have. She slowly died, melting, cursing, swearing, and still drinking till her dying day. I'm raping you.
Very awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome.
High five.
Cool. Yeah, so this is my last one. It's also in the journal. I didn't even realize that these two were in the journal. I got here and I was like, oh, awesome, cool. No, I knew they were. I did. I'm sorry. Okay, so this next one is called P.S. Don't Forget the Secret, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Secret, that the British or Australian woman who's like searching for the answers
Yes.
of the universe. Yeah, just believe in the universe, you know.
It's awesome.
That's not real.
Revelation.
So anyway, this one's called P.S. Don't Forget the Secret. It's also kind of about my car, I guess, my van. P.S. Don't Forget the Secret. I don't fall asleep at the wheel, I drift. The overconditioned oxygen engulfs me. My palms moisten with, as far as I can tell, chemically induced perspiration. I speculate how many compound nouns I have used since birth. Bulldozer, catwalk, horsefly. Minds wander this way, drifting, swaying. Mine does, anyway. Sessile feelings promote mobility within oneself. I feel that I failed to describe the situation admirably, grasping at words like aloof and hijinks. Made-up words. Everything made up. I want to explain. Before electricity, people felt differently. Not because of electricity, because of the society built around it. My brain is still reeling. I read and read and read, hoping to glean some sort of composure from my peers. The intense parts are creeping. Decrepit creepers crept creepily creepwise.
Amazing.
I have another. I have another one if you guys want to hear. It's not in the journal too, so this way you get to. I don't know. I might as well read it. You know, now that I've got, come on. It's real short too. It's my shortest one. See, it's short. It's called "She Leaned Forward to Whisper." I'm not going to tell you what it's about. She leaned forward to whisper. Some of the best sentences begin with the word "while." While the stars blanketed a blue-black shroud, overhead, the engine and Tchaikovsky hummed in unison. A half-open window reluctantly allowed a surprisingly brisk December wind into the minivan. Sapphire foes ahead flee in terror at the sight of the Forest Grand Caravan, and a sheet-white cavalry follow close behind, all tracing the concrete for a car-length size opening. Boulevards and avenues, streets and roads all narrow into one interminable route to a neon sign or welcome mat. Sadly, the sign is neither neon or welcoming, simply off both color and center. Her hair was brown then.
Very nice.